Well, hello. This is Ingeborg here, and I'm doing an update uh, for you guys. And let me just start out by saying that people that make these videos all the time, I bow to you because it's really hard to come up with interesting content. And I've been wanting to make a video and recently, but I haven't done it because I didn't think I really had anything interesting to say. But I decided today I would just go ahead and make one and kind of fill you all in with how my life has been going recently. And it's not going as well as I would like. Now, I'm grateful, I'm healthy. I don't have to deal with C word. All that other stuff is all behind me. I'm really happy about that. But I'm dealing with the repercussions of the radiation therapy that I had 10 years ago. And meaning that the radiation attacked my nervous system, which is mostly on my left side of my body, down my leg. And so I've had issues with it ever since. The number one issue is balance issues. And I'm a very independent person. I don't like depending on people for anything. So this has really interrupted my independence. And I'll give you a couple of examples what happened, where I came up to this point. My balance was getting better up until 2017. I was able to walk around my house without the walker. I used the walker outside just for, safety precautions and stuff like that when I would take the dogs for a walk. But this one particular morning, I stubbed my toe against the coffee table. And a normal person would just stub their toe and say, "Oh man, I stubbed my toe, it hurts really bad." But no, what I did was I fell on the floor, one of those fake wood floors, and I fell on my left hip. And I knew right away I did something pretty bad because the pain was pretty bad. So how I handle pain is I start screaming and cussing. My husband was in the back of the house. And he came running to find out what was going on, and I couldn't get up. And so he helped me get up. Long story short, I ended up going to the hospital. I fractured my hip. I had to have hip surgery. The last thing I wanted to do was go and be staying in the hospital again for surgery. So anyway, I did get out of the hospital in 3 days, which I was told is awfully fast because people usually stay for a week, but I have things to do. I take care of critters. We have a little animal sanctuary. The last thing I do is want to sit in a hospital bed. So that healed up pretty good, and then I had to start all over again with my balance. And so it took a couple of years, but I started getting better, and I was able to walk around. We moved, and I was able to a new place, and I was able to walk around the house without a walker, using the walker outdoors again, of course. I was able to drive myself places, go to the store, and I would just park next to a grocery cart where they have the grocery carts put away. This was all before the pandemic. And just walk the couple steps, get the grocery cart, and use that as a walker in the grocery store. And then I would get a clerk to help me put it in the cart, put the groceries in the cart. Then I'd drive myself back home, and my husband would, help put the groceries away. But anyway, I was very independent. I was able to do all that stuff. So about 3 months ago, I was in the house, and there's tile. Actually, it's not tile. It's some kind of some kind of cement thing and whatever fancy schmancy stuff they use in the kitchen. But we have one of our dogs is deaf and blind. She's a bit senile, sort of like me. And she missed the wee-wee pad, and she pee-peed next to it. And I happened to walk by. I didn't see the little puddle, And guess who fell down again? Me. And this time I fell right on my butt. And luckily, I did not break anything. So I was real happy about that. Luckily, my husband was home. And this was during the pandemic time. So he was home when this happened. And I was able to get back up. He helped me get in the back bedroom. And so no broken bones or anything, but it took me a little while to recover that. So, but the issue now is that ever since that second fall, my balance, it just sucks. I mean, really sucks. And so I get bummed out because I've lost my independence. I cannot drive myself anywhere anymore by myself. My husband has to drive. I cannot walk over to get a grocery cart anymore. I have one of those nice walkers in the house that has the seat in it and it's heavy duty, so I can get around the house that way really good. I can get stuff, get things that I need, but things have to be set up for me so I don't have to reach up to a high shelf to get something, because as soon as I reach up to get something, I start feeling myself go backwards. And so anyway, it's been like 3 months and my balance is not any better. I am grateful I have no broken bones. I'm grateful for all that stuff. I'm very happy about that. But I have to be honest, it sucks depending on my husband to do everything for me. I can't vacuum because I can sit down and vacuum, but I can't stand up and vacuum. I cannot go outdoors by myself. It's not safe. So I have to wait for him to do everything, and it just sucks. And I didn't want to make a video about that, but then I thought, well, I might as well, because I'll be honest with what's going on in my life, and that's what's going on. So this is all because of the radiation, and I'm grateful I'm not in a wheelchair. I couldn't get around this house in a wheelchair anyway. It's about 70 years old. There's no room. The doors are too small. The doorways are too small to get a wheelchair in. So I'm lucky I've got the walker thing going on. So I am happy about that. I'm happy I'm hanging out with my critters, stuff like that. But I think the reason why I wanted to share this with you is to give you a perspective of how other people that have been very active all their lives, and all of a sudden they can't do things anymore. Now, the way I like to look at it is this is all temporary, that I'm going to get better and my balance is going to come back, but I probably will continue using a walker just for safety reasons. So to give people that are able-bodied an idea of, it really is hard to get around and do things with other people, like going to the grocery store and stuff. Here's an example. We went to Costco a couple of weeks ago. Sorry, I got something in my eye. And for the first time in 10 years, I had to ride those carts because the people in Costco were walking around like they were, first of all, not paying attention. And they were all in a big hurry. And where I live, things have opened up. So social distancing, that's gone out the window. They are wearing masks, which is good. I appreciate that. But they're all just zipping around. They're in a hurry. They can't be bothered with, being behind someone or whatever. So my husband had to walk ahead of the cart so I didn't get run over, because I'm lower than everybody else, of course, because I'm in the little riding cart thing. So that really sucked. I didn't like that at all. But it's just to give a perspective of when someone, they think that, oh, it's just so easy. Why don't you just do this, or this? You can't do that. And my brain says, let's go do this and this. But my body says, I can't do that because I could fall down. Or I have fallen down. I fell down twice now, right? I don't want to do it for the third time. I'm not interested in trying to, get myself back in the hospital and all that stuff. So, but anyway, that's an update of where I've been and what's been going on in my life. And I know things will get better, but I do get depressed, especially when my husband goes to work because he's gone about 11 hours for the day. And everything is set up in the house for me, so I have easy access to things. And my dogs can go potty outside, and I can open the back door. It's a fenced yard, so they can go potty. But I miss being able to go to the yard myself. I miss being able to sit out in the sunshine alone, and just, relaxing. Even on the porch, the patio is not safe for me to go out there by myself. So I'm pretty much stuck indoors until John's off of work, which is, he has 3 days off in a row, and that's helpful. And I get my exercise in at the house. I do a lot of walking. I can do walking in place, things like that, as long as I hold on to something. But anyway, that's my update for right now. And I don't mean to be complaining or fussy, because there's a lot of things that I'm really, really happy about, and that I'm grateful to be alive. And there'll be a lot of people that would be upset, who would love to be in my shoes, that are stuck in a hospital bed and can't get up. So anyway, I just thought I would fill you in. That's what I'm going to be. That's how my life is right now. And maybe someone will be interested in that. I don't know, but I'll just keep doing some little mini videos like this, and see if anybody's interested in hearing more of what life is like post C word, especially when having to do with radiation, which I tell you is pretty intense. So, all right, well, enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for listening, and I will talk to you next time. Okay, bye.